some words you've used for years without ever really going inside them. Commodity economy was one of those words for me. I thought I understood it. Isn't it just buying and selling? Markets, money for things, things for money. That level of understanding felt like enough. Enough that I never once thought to go a step further. Then for a period, I was reading Marx's Capital, not to study economics, not to become any kind of ist, just reading. And then one day, something started to have aftershocks. Here's a picture you might recognize. Wake up, go to work, come home, get paid, spend money, go back to work, on repeat. You know the loop exists. You just think, this is life. This is normal. This is what everyone does. Sometimes you feel tired. Sometimes you feel empty. But there's no real explanation. So you tell yourself, that's just how it is. That's how I explained it too. But Capital opened a different door. The earliest economic logic of human beings was simple. Hungry. Go find food. Cold. Find a way to get warm. Needs grew from inside you and you acted around them. Even when bartering came along, the logic stayed the same. I have this, you need that, we exchange. Needs came first. Action followed. Then industrialization arrived. Machines, capital, supply chains, the internet. Efficiency reached a scale no one had ever seen. Factories ran 24 hours and kept producing. What they made far exceeded anything anyone would naturally need. And that's when the logic quietly flipped. It was no longer, I have a need, so I go find a product. It became, the product already exists, so a need must be manufactured for it. That's where advertising came from. Promotions, Singles Day, the reason you can't stop scrolling. That feeling of, I don't even know why I bought this, but I did. That came from the same place. Needs no longer grow from inside you. They are designed and planted there. Then, I looked back at the work, spend, work loop. Suddenly, it had roots. You consume not purely because you need those things. You consume because the logic of commodity economy requires you to. It has produced that much, and it needs you to be the one who takes it away. You work to have money to spend. You spend to have the energy to keep working, and to fill the designed-in feeling of lack. You're not living your life. You're keeping a machine running. It took me a while to breathe through that. Not the light feeling of, oh, so that's how it works. Something heavier. A word you thought you'd known for years, suddenly acquiring weight. I kept thinking afterward, how long have I known the words commodity economy? I could read them, write them, use them in conversation. If someone asked, I could give a roughly acceptable explanation. But before reading Capital, that phrase had never once struck me, which made me start to wonder about something else. How many other words am I in that same state with? We have access to information so easily now. Don't know a word. Search it, get a summary, 30 seconds, and you have a definition, an example, a working understanding. Then you move on. But there's an invisible gap between working understanding and genuinely understood. The difference isn't in how much information you have. It's whether it produced any aftershock in you, whether it quietly changed the way you see something afterward. That kind of understanding has no shortcut. You can't extract it or summarize it into yourself. You have to go inside it, stay long enough, and let it ferment. So now I occasionally ask myself this question: do I know this word? Or do I actually understand it? Those two things are very far apart.